Hello and welcome to Norman Verne Racing, home of the Kenny Raceway and the 50-foot drag racing tournament. I am your host, Hubert Spankel, going under the name Ganny Dalavan, because if you switch the front consonants, it sounds like the name of a legendary Canadian sports broadcaster. Today we are down to our two finalists. We have Andy in the Devancinator, in the silver on the left, and on the right, in the yellow Gruppo by 24, or Gruppo times 24, we have Dreddy. Now let's take a look to see how we got here. In round 1, part 1, against Scooter Roundwell in the Audacious, we can see Scooter here actually gets a pretty good jump on him. And then Andy on the downslope would reel him in and pass him around the 21-foot mark and never look back. And he just keeps going and going. We lose Scooter out of the frame there, and Andy just never looks back. He gets a little bit of air there and doesn't land straight on the track. But he lands straight enough that he can trigger the finishing gate. And there you can see Scooter come in behind him. He would win his second race against Scooter in a similar fashion. Also in round 1, we have Dreddy in the Gruppo by 24. Felt kind of bad putting Mark Taylor in the Volkswagen Golf, but the Volkswagen Golf got the jump on him out of the gate, but around the 11-foot mark, it just reeled him in, and again, he wouldn't look back. It is just a low-lying, sleek car, and it's not going to stop. And he would just keep going, and he would get a little bit of air near the finishing gate in the front, but he would still punch right through and go all the way to the towel. Where's Mark? Mark Taylor, where are you, Mark? Where's your golf, Mark? Where are you, Mark? There you are. Mark, at least make it to the finish line, Mark. Mark, come on! Not enough oomph in the Volkswagen Golf. And in the first quarterfinal, we would find Andy against Stormtrooperson in the Muscle and Bone. As you can see here, they're pretty much neck and neck until about the 12-foot mark, and then Andy would begin to take the lead. I was a little surprised that the Muscle and Bone didn't put up a bigger fight up against this thing, but that's racing. Andy again would take the lead, and he would just never look back. A little bit of air there, as usual, but he would be first to trigger the gate. Stormtrooperson putting on a fancy finish. Let's watch how the rest of these previous races went.